So today I want to talk about resources. I'm going to start by having my clarity. If you guys haven't used this is awesome. Clear, focus, and I scroll a lot. And then I'm going to put my Valor on because I always put Valor on when I'm talking. All right, so let's talk about some resources. You might have your starter kit or the Thieves Kit or the Ningxia Kit, any way you got started. And you might run into questions or situations that come up that didn't come up when you had your kit when you first got into oils. And so I'm going to show you a couple of my favorite places to go when I have questions. The first thing I want to tell you is you are always, always, always welcome to come to me or to come to your enroller, because we are always here to help you and to answer your questions. And if we do not have an answer, we will always go find it for you. All right, so the first thing I'm going to go with is I'll start with the books, and then we'll talk about Facebook. So starting from the smallest, Essential Oils Quick Reference Tool. All right, so this is one that you might get with your kit. Someone might send to you. I send this to some of my customers, and it's full of the different oils and uses, things to do with them. It has single oils, it has blends. It talks about the starter kit. It talks about our vitality oils. It talks about some of our kids' line. It has supplements. It has Savvy, our makeup. It has all the different things, but it's just a quick reference, right? It's not going to give you a ton of information, but it's a great place to start. And then we're going to go to the pocket reference, which I think this is one of my favorite ones, and I meant to look the price up. I feel like it's less than $15. It might be around $12, and it usually goes on sale. And our team has a membership with the company, so we get the cheapest. So if you are looking to order these, I'll put the links where we order these, and so you can go look at them. They also have supplies. It's discoverlsp.com. It's Discover Life Science Publishing. But I'll post the link, but just so you know, we get the member price. So if you ever want to order, we can always order it for you. This is a great one. This is small, it's handy, it has a lot of information. We have one larger one, which actually is like, it's my oil Bible. I absolutely love it. But this one, it's filled. Like, you'll see there's a whole table of contents where you can look up every single oil. This has the history. This has Young Living information history. Has all our seed to seal and why it's so important to use Young Living oils versus oils you can buy at the drugstore that are not good for your skin and will not probably have those therapeutic benefits, which makes Young Living stand out amongst the rest. It talks about the vitality. So it's going to give you directions. It's going to give you technical data, like where the plant comes from, the origin, the method that it's distilled, whether it's cold pressed, the medical properties, the constituents, all that kind of stuff. It shows you how to do the raindrop massage, which is amazing. It's so good for your body, the technique and the different oils to use it for. It talks about, like, for example, here, okay, you can look up depression, also insomnia, cysts, things like that. This is postpartum depression or baby blues. It talks about how to use those oils, whether it's inhaling, using topically, diffusing. It has recommendations for singles and blends. It also has the nutritional ones you can use, like our supplements. So which supplements you might want to take if you're dealing with the baby blues, and personal care, things like that. It talks about aromatic, the dietary, and the topical. All right, so it will tell you how many drops to apply, all of that. It really gives you so much information. Let's see. Eczema is in here, diaper rash, burns, shock, sinus infections. It's full of information, all right? Everything you could want to know. Let's see, it has like product keys in here where it has all of our products, and it talks about if it's a digestive product, anti-aging, anti-inflammatory, all that good stuff. So this is a great place to start, to always have on hand as you learn more, so you use your oils, because we want you to use your products. You don't want them sitting there. You invested in your wellness by getting them, so we want to help you do that, okay? So the next one is my favorite. This is the desk reference. This is This is a great one. Honestly, I feel like I'm in history class again, or science, and I'm sitting down to read it. So, to all those who seek yesterday's wisdom and today's discovery. After all, it is their hearts and minds that turn to the knowledge within these pages. So this you'll see, not a teacher, I'm not good at this, all these different sections, okay? Introduction, products, applications, special issues, personal issues, and the appendix. All right, so there's tons. It's all broken down, color-coded. This really powerful, the powerful influence of aromas and why essential oils work the way they do. Okay, so that's all going to be in here for you to learn. The scientific research, worldwide research, the different grades of essential oils. You are going to learn so much in here. How we distill, why it's important to distill at a certain heat or for a certain length of time. All that stuff, if you want to know all that stuff, it's in here. It's great. You can look up individual oils. Again, like singles, blends, all of our products, all of our supplements, our personal, like our shampoos, everything's going to be in here. So because I'm turned here, let's start with Clary Sage. Let's look up. So if you have this oil, say you got it free 1 month, or someone gave it to you, or you just heard about it and wanted to get it, and maybe you forgot why you got it, you can turn in this book and look that up. So Clary Sage seeds were historically used by soaking the seeds and using the mucilage as an eye wash to draw thorns or splinters from the skin. It was also used to treat skin infections, acne, digestive disorders, women's ailments, and soothe and calm the skin. Aromatically, Clary Sage was used to enhance the immune system, calm digestive disorders, reduce inflammation such as eczema, calm muscle spasms, and for respiratory conditions. So right there, it tells you historically what they used to use Clary Sage for. It gives you the medical properties, the uses, the fragrant influence, directions, so how to use it aromatically, dietary, and topically. The technical data, so it breaks it really down. You get a lot of information if you're going to geek out over like the sciencey fun stuff. So botanical family, plant origin, extraction method. So this one is steam distilled from the flowering plant, which is cool because it's not some different things we might take from the bark or the leaves or the roots even, or the trees, all that kind of stuff. But this one actually gets distilled. They harvest it. It's the flower, the blooming flower, which is kind of neat. All right. Orac scale, all of that. It's just so much information. And all the research, everything is, what's the word, referenced in here and stuff. So, all right, for that was just an example, and it tells you, it goes into detail, like I said, how to use it. So, but on top of looking up the oil or the products you're looking for more information on, like I said in the other one, you can look up an ailment, something like that. Here is cool. That's our Vitamassager, and that shows you how to use it. This talks about your different flex points, VitaFlex techniques. It actually breaks down. Oh my gosh, there's so much science in here, guys. Let's see. Talks about your liver, your heart, how thyme oil raises antioxidant levels in the liver. So this is really like a science, anatomy, health, all-in-one. Everything you want to know about your essential oils and your products and how they can better help you. All right, so, and there's so much. Guys, I could spend forever in this book. Muscles, looking up inflammation, muscle spasms. And in the back, it breaks them down, their ingredients. Okay, so those are our 3 main little books. Now I want to tell you really quick about our Life Steps app. So you might have gotten this from me or from someone. There's an app for that. It's a free app, and you always have it on your phone. So I can also link the site you go to, but it's just lifestepsapp.com to download it, and it's totally free. It's full of recipes and information about all of Young Living's products. You can also get different classes about how to use your different products. You can get texts from them maybe like once or twice a week. I think they come through with different recipes and ideas and things like that. Or like when something goes out of stock, it tells you when something comes in stock. It tells you, yeah, little videos and how-tos and stuff. So Life Steps app, that is exclusive to our team that we're on, so that it's wonderful. And And the last thing before I talk about Facebook really quick, I won't stay in on that long, is this. All right, if you guys received this, this is exclusive to my team. It should be the Tiny Golden Drops favorite recipes. This is from 2 years ago, so I need to update it. But a lot of us came together and wrote down our favorite recipes to diffuse, to make rollers out of, to ingest, to make capsules, or DIY things like our foaming hand soap is in here, the amazing, amazing, amazing base for making like the cream. You can make a diaper rash cream, a pain cream out of it. That's all in here. So if you don't have this, please let me know. I can mail you one of these because I would love for you to have it. It has lots of great information. And oh yeah, the After Sun spray rocks too. So those are all more physical things for you to find answers. When you're looking for answers and you're not sure where to find them, and maybe you can't get a hold of myself or your enroller, those are great things. And it's just nice to have those things. So let me flip you around really quick. So the salon. The salon is our main online community, education community. Okay, so when you go to the salon, you should be in here. If you are not and you're on Facebook, let us know and we will make sure you're added. You'll see there's 7.7 thousand members. So you can go in here. There's always updates. People will post questions, post issues, product updates, things going out of stock, sales, all that stuff will always be in here. But if you're like, you know what, I've been having, let's see poison ivy, it's the summer, we'll say poison ivy. So you're gonna look all along here and you're gonna see here's the search bar. Before we go here, know that you can click on all of these, okay? So if you go to files, you can scroll down and find, like here, lists of Young Living oils and blends and ingestion safety, Young Living and dogs, promos, CBD resources, lots of cool stuff. So, but say we're gonna go look for poison ivy, let's go here. We're gonna type in poison ivy. Oh, my battery's going. All right, poison ivy. All right, boom. Everything that talks about poison ivy will pull up. So you can read these. These are questions. And then you can go into the comments. All right. So you can see what everyone loves to use for poison ivy. And say you're like, you know what, I wondered, someone asked a question, someone said use joy, which I didn't realize. I've always thought it was thieves spray. But as you know, there's so many uses for these oils. And you can go on and just right now ask this person, hey, did joy work for you? So you can start communication with people just from these searches, which, I mean, you could have found something for like, this is 2 years ago, okay? This is last year. But you can go on and read their testimonies, read their questions, and then really you want to dig down into the comments to see what everybody says, okay? So that is a great way to use our salon. This is our giant, this is my favorite benefit to being on the team that we're on because there's so much information in here over the last couple of years. Then there's our village, okay? So that's the group, that's my group for my team. So you can go to the village. If you're not in here, let us know. And we have lots of different information, education, updates, things like that. Here I'm making thieves wipes. All right, and this is the group that you are watching this video in right now. So there's the village, and then we have one last one. If you like Facebook groups, then let us know and we can add you to it. We just don't want to add you to a gazillion groups. It can get overwhelming. So the library is our giant. Like you can see, it has 71,000 members in it. And it's another great resource with tons of information. All right, so let's see if I got everything I wrote down I wanted to talk about. Oh, last thing. So a lot of people like to search Pinterest or Google. So when you're searching those sites, I err on the side of caution. Make sure you're looking at recipes or suggestions from people using Young Living essential oils. Excuse me. All right, because if you're looking at a recipe from someone using other oils, they might have different amount of drops because they're not as strong. Like our oils are pure, they don't expire because they are legit the purest you can get and the highest therapeutic value to them. So they might be a little different. So just be careful when you're getting recipes and suggestions off Pinterest and off of Google. That's all. You can totally do that. Just be careful with that because you never know who's posting them. Yeah, always ask questions, but I hope that helped show you a lot of the things you can use for resources to help you improve and better your wellness. Thanks.